We can't deny the fact that swimming pools were the least things we'd expect to give us nightmares. I mean, how can it be scary if you can look down and see the bottom, unlike the sea? But little did we know that out there are swimming pools that are meant to challenge our biggest fears. So, grab your swimsuit if you dare to dive. Number 10. The Museum of Contemporary Art, Japan. I know what you're thinking, so don't worry, all your silent questions will be answered. This swimming pool is located inside the Museum of Contemporary Art in Japan, and is one of the most unique swimming pools in the world. Scary? Not really. Maybe though your mind's wondering how they're able to stand inside the pool. Well, it's art made by Leandro Ehrlich, and it's one of the most popular exhibits at the museum. It's an optical illusion that's supported by a thick layer of transparent glass, and under it is a space that makes it possible for visitors to enter and appear like they've been submerged underwater. A very good example that teaches us that not all assumptions are reality. The experience you get from both above and below the pool is no doubt mesmerizing. It's even contributed greatly to people's growing love for contemporary art. Number 9. Marina Bay Sands Pool. Floating in the world's largest rooftop infinity pool, with the sun kissing so close to your face, is the Marina Bay Sands Pool, whose design shames the pool at Intercontinental Dubai Festival City Hotel. It's located in Singapore and gives swimmers the chance to float on the majestic water as you gaze 57 floors up overlooking the most beautiful city in Asia. The pool takes the shape of a boat and spreads across the top of 3 buildings looking at the port. Unique, right? It's bigger than 3 Olympic pools in length, thus making it the largest outdoor pool at such great heights. But as impressive as it looks, not everyone can swim in this pool. Not because it's deep, but the swim to the view itself isn't meant for everyone, especially acrophobics. The water on the edge trickles down into an abyss, spilling into a catchment area where it's pumped back up to the main pool. All in all, if you're thinking of visiting the pool, just know the only way to swim in this pool is to be a hotel guest at this 5-star hotel. Number 8. Norwegian Cliff Hotel. Imagine the thought of a pool up on a cliff extending meters beyond the top of a building, hovering out from a cliff and defying all gravity. It's beyond all imagination, right? Well, this will one day be a reality in Norway on Pulpit Rock. This pool will stand on a 1,982-foot cliff in the south of Norway and will be a popular tourist destination. Though the hotel is still unnamed, there's claims it'll be called the Cliff Hotel and is already a major tourist draw card. Swimming in this pool will be no joke. Only the daredevils would want to experience that feeling. The thought of swimming in the air or the glass breaking and falling into the abyss just gave me goosebumps. I don't know about you, but this is one of those risks not worth taking. Given $2 million, would you swim in this pool? Number 7. The Red Swimming Pool. A traditional swimming pool sounds boring, but if you're a risk taker, then the Red Pool is the pool you should try. It'll give you the feeling of going back in time to experience the bloody red Dead Sea the Egyptians were punished with during the time of Moses. The pool's located in Thailand, and one look at it will make you question a lot of things, as it's initially alarming. But looking at it carefully, you'll find out that the red hues are from the red tiles on the walls and floor of the pool. No, there's nothing special with the way they treat their water or where it's drawn from. It's just a reflection of red tiles. The pool is all great until you start feeling a disorienting feeling, especially on the verge of drowning or diving into the pool. No pressure though, you can create your red swimming pool and throw a Halloween-themed party this year round. Thank me later. Number 6. The Deep Spot. If you're not an experienced diver, then this is just out of bounds. Don't even think about it. The Deep Spot is currently the deepest diving pool in the world, giving shame to the Y40 pool. The design is just remarkable. Believe me, the pool requires a total of 8,000 cubic meters, that's 2.1 million gallons of water, to fill the pool, which is 27 times more than a standard 25-meter pool. It features a series of underwater caves with a blue hole that leads downward to its deep basin. I hope now you get why only divers can swim in this pool. Down in the deepest basin are shipwrecks and simulated Mayan ruins which adventurous divers can get to explore. Were they trying to imitate the nature of the deep seas? This would be a perfect home away from home for mermaids, don't you think? It seems the owners wanted to leave a lasting impression. Number 5. YULONG Wave Pool. When you thought it was gonna be a fun, chill day, and then a wave malfunction happens. YULONG Wave Pool, also nicknamed the Tsunami Pool, is a pool in Shuiyan Water Park located in Longjin, China. It got its nickname in 2014 due to a wave malfunction that happened and caused severe injuries to 44 people. Before that, it was the perfect water park to go to when you wanted to soothe your body. A monstrous wave came with soaring power when people were swimming and breached the banks of the pool, causing several injuries to everyone in the pool and outside. The wave was later discovered to be associated with a mechanical malfunction. The incident made headlines all over the world and caused quite a scare to date. People fear going to the water park for fear of history repeating itself in the same circumstance. Number 4. Y40 Pool. This may look like a normal indoor swimming pool until you enter inside and get the shock of your life. When the Y40 was opened in 2014, it took over the title of the deepest pool in the world, with a depth of 42.15 meters until recently. It's located in the Hotel Millepini Terme in Montegrotto Terme, and like the aforementioned deep spot, it features underwater caves like NEMO 33. For a pool so deep, it amazes people by being thermal water at about 32 Celsius, making it warm enough for divers to dive without their suits. The pool has a transparent underwater tunnel that allows people to walk through like an aquarium, except there's no fishes to see. This was made for guests who don't want to get wet. Diving in such a pool isn't for the faint-hearted. It's like diving from a 14-story building. The thought of that is enough to give you nightmares. Number 3. NEMO 33 Pool. Before the Y40 and the deep spot pools, the NEMO 33 held the record as the deepest indoor swimming pool in the world for 10 years. It's more than just a deep pool, as it can be dangerous for average swimmers to swim in, as they can drown. It has a depth of 34.5 meters and contains 2.5 million liters of non-chlorinated warm water. The pool's equipped with spectacular underwater caves, but unlike other deep pools, this one gives the luxury of an underwater dining experience that comfortably accommodates 4 people to partake in this unique dining area. The design of this pool is so strange that it makes the impossible seem possible. It was designed by a Belgian diving expert as a multi-purpose pool for diving instruction, recreational, and even a recreation film production facility. As strange as it sounds, the pool's enticing and seems like a fun adventure to undertake, especially with friends. Number 2. The Devil's Pool. The name says it all. This pool is unlike any other. It's situated on the largest sheet of falling water, the Great Victoria Falls on Livingston Island. It stands almost midway across the mile-wide waterfall and is only accessible on guided boat tours. You'll need to know how to swim and be a tall person to get to the Devil's Pool. This is pretty much because crossing the falls to the pool will have you submerged waist-deep in water. And being a non-swimmer, you're at great risk despite having experienced guides to take you. The pool's open depending on the water level. Most of the time, it's open between mid-August and mid-January, since the water level's really low by then, allowing for safe swimming. No matter how good you are at swimming, don't fool yourself by going alone. You'll require a guide to swim in the Devil's Pool. It's advisable to listen to the guide, be keen, and not tempt fate by getting too close to the edge, as swimming is at your own risk. Number 1. The Golden Nugget Shark Pool. What's more dangerous than swimming with sharks? This is something you wouldn't even wish for your enemies. The pool, located in Las Vegas, is also called the Tank. Its uniqueness is the only reason that makes the whole place a must-visit place. Otherwise, with such a depth, not many people can swim in it. It gives an in-pool experience of a 3-story water slide that's enclosed. Could you imagine that? The pool is the main attraction in this hotel that's open to non-hotel guests at a fee. Apart from the 200,000-gallon shark aquarium, the tank was more emphasized on the luxurious part since it has an H2O pool. After all that swimming, you need to rest, right? And if you're afraid of sharks, sorry to say, you can't access the pool. Because to access the tank, the swimmer slides down a slide through the tank aquarium and pretends to swim with sharks and other fish before splashing down into the main pool. The thought of seeing a shark as you swim can be amazing. I mean, you never know what might make the shark mad and try to break through the glass. Don't worry though, nothing like that's ever happened in Golden Nugget. Yet. We're hoping the glass is pretty strong. See you all next time.